Good evening and welcome to Poland Daily. I'm Nicholas Richardson and this is the news. The MPs of the 9th Polish Parliament were sworn in today following the Law and Justice Party's win in last month's parliamentary elections. During the inaugural session, speeches were given by the Polish President, Andrzej Duda, and the senior speaker, Antoni Macierewicz. Elżbieta Witek became the Speaker of the lower house, the Sejm, in the absence of other candidates. The parliamentary clubs decided that the Sejm will have 5 deputy speakers.
The first sitting of the Parliament of the 9th term of office was opened by the senior speaker Antoni Macierewicz. The new MPs were in turn welcomed by President Andrzej Duda, who gave a speech already considered by many to be a historical one.
Polska jest jedna I proszę, żebyście państwo
I'm certain we can find mutual understanding on any matter, even if there is a difference of views on it. There is only one Poland, and I want you to remember that. I would want you to shake hands at the beginning of this term. I want you to shake hands just like normal people do, when they need to have a debate on very important matters, when they sit down and discuss things calmly, to then leave in peace and friendship, despite all the differences and divisions.
I w przyjaźni, mimo wszystkich różnic I podziałów.
As the Parliament Speaker, I will do everything I can to support you whenever you need it. Tonight, Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki will give an official notice of dismissal of his government to President Duda. The Polish PM's new cabinet will probably be sworn in on Thursday, and his exposé will come a day later, on Friday, November 15th.
Proszę Państwa, jako marszałek Sejmu będę robiła wszystko.
The Parliament Speaker, I will do everything I can to support you whenever you need it.
Wsparcie wtedy, kiedy tego wsparcia będziecie potrzebowali.
Tonight, Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki will give an official notice of dismissal of his government to President Duda. The Polish PM's new cabinet will probably be sworn in on Thursday, and his exposé will come a day later, on Friday, November 15th.
This morning's LOT Polish Airlines flight from Warsaw's Okęcie airport to Los Angeles marked a long-awaited moment. For its passengers included the first Polish citizens able to travel to the United States without visas, after Poland joined the visa waiver programme on 11th of November, fittingly the national independence holiday. There seems to be no end to the protests in Hong Kong, which were ignited by the strict extradition laws imposed by China, which provide for Hong Kong residents to be extradited to the Chinese mainland. Over time, the demonstrators have transformed into violent resistance against the increasingly authoritarian approach taken by the government of the Chinese People's Republic towards the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region.
Yesterday, the police shot 2 protesters with live ammunition during a demonstration in the Sai-Wan-Ho district. One of the wounded was a 21-year-old who had surgery but is still in critical condition. Following a short period of peace, the protests broke anew in different parts of Hong Kong, among other places at the local universities. Due to the violent demonstrations taking place since June this year, the city's authorities had already backed out of the harsher extradition laws, but remain indifferent to the rest of the demands of the protesters, who want democratic municipal elections and investigations regarding the actions of the Hong Kong law enforcement.
Today, hundreds marched on the United States Supreme Court as legal arguments began in the case concerning the Trump administration's plan to end the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. The marchers had begun their journey 18 days ago at the Statue of Liberty in New York. Many marchers are immigrants who themselves had entered the United States illegally as children.
The 9 justices will hear a scheduled 80 minutes of arguments over the Republican president's 2017 plan to end the DACA program, which was implemented in 2012 by his Democratic predecessor, Barack Obama.
Those of us who are undocumented know our bodies hold and remember the uncertainty of our immigration status every day. But over the last 18 days, as we march through rain and shine together, as we dance to Selena's El Chico, what is it? El Chico del Apartamento 512? Yeah! And Arirang together, as we held hands in community with each other, I'd never felt more certain than any other time in my life that everything would be okay.
Trump's administration has argued that Obama exceeded his constitutional powers when he created DACA by executive action, bypassing Congress. Trump has made his hardline immigration policies, cracking down on legal and illegal immigration and pursuing construction of a wall along the US-Mexican border, a centerpiece of his presidency and 2020 re-election campaign.
Thank you to everyone who whatever they were doing to be here today. Your fight and the fact that you are here today shows that America, Americans in this nation has hope. The fact that we can stand here and protest freely shows that we have hope in America. So never lose your hope. Never lose your fire.
Dhaka currently shields about 660,000 immigrants, mostly Hispanic young adults, from deportation and provides them with work permits, though not with a path to citizenship. The Supreme Court is hearing the administration's appeal of lower court rulings in California, New York and the District of Columbia that blocked Trump's move and left Dhaka in place.
That's the news. Thank you for watching. Stay with us for the weather, Poland Daily Business and more programmes. But from me, it's have a good night and a better tomorrow.